obviously, on hand regarding the subject of ICE and ICE in the jails. And needless to say, my position has remained the same throughout the campaign and now in office, and we're taking the necessary steps to adhere to SB 54, honoring both the spirit and the letter of the law, and we're working in that regard. And by February 1st, we'll have implemented the policy that we're developing now. And that is going to be, we're going to continue the transfer of those who qualify under SB 54 to the...
Go to hell, buddy! You need to protect the citizens of this country, not these prison foreign nationals. What the hell's wrong with you?
Apologize for that, Chair.
Thank you. As I was saying, we're going to continue to transfer the custody device those who qualify under SB 54 as per the law, and we're going to do that without moral reasons. There is no plan from anybody, that includes at the federal level, to deport 12 million people that are within the boundaries of this country.
Criminals, deport the criminals.
And when we, as a former acting ICE Director of Homeland said, he wanted those millions of people to look over their shoulders and live in the shadows. That does not make anyone more safe. Actually, it makes everyone less safe, because it increases the victimization of a very vulnerable population. And I'm not going to play any part in that whatsoever. This is a matter of public safety. It's a matter of human rights. And every single person is worthy of that safety that we provide. And to the degree that the federal government needs to get their proverbial act together in Congress and pass comprehensive immigration reform, by all means, I hope they can do that in a bipartisan fashion. But until said time, our job is to provide public safety for everybody, not pick and choose who is worthy of public
Legals. You're protecting criminals.
You know what? Excuse me. You had a chance to speak. We all listened quietly, and I really would like you to do the same. No, we're not having a discussion.
You didn't show up to listen.
Please be quiet.
Outrageous. I feel unprotected as a citizen of my own state.
Please
Criminals need to be deported, whether they're documented or not.
Please leave.
I'm leaving. Show up on time, Mr. Villanueva, next time, so you can hear what I had to say.
He doesn't want to hear you.
In any regard, there are many issues that are that we're resolving. In our transition team has gone through they've been busy now for the last 7 weeks doing a very intensive study of all the components of the organization, and both in custody, patrol operations, and crunching through a lot of data. So we'll have a lot of information that we'll release publicly on January 30th, and I'm sure you folks will have the opportunity to chew on that once we have that out. But it's